Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 10K Dollar Day. Today, we're talking about dramatic showers, peaches, and pasta flights.
Hey, spaghetti out of here.
Don't go yet. Stay for the episode. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 10K Dollar Day. This is the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel, and you're here at episode 269. I'm Allison Burns.
I'm Lulu Picard.
And we're about to take you on a crazy adventure. That's right. We're about to take $10,000 in our minds and we're going to spend it in one very real place around the world in one day. Lulu has the words today. Those words are from a listener, so get ready for those. We're also going to talk about our obsessions, our wish list. We even have a really fun improv episode at the end that's called 10K Roleplay. So stick around. It's going to be a crazy, wild ride. But first up, we got some news with Lou.
Oh, I like that segment name. That's pretty cool. Uh, I have news,
Yes.
10K listeners. And if you have been on this journey with us for the past, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, we've had an obsession that both Allison and I have had, and I might have to make a rescindment. Is that a word? A
Resentment.
retraction. That's really what I meant.
Mm.
Retraction.
Retraction, that's better.
Here's the issue. Mio sweet tea, water additive,
Yeah.
tastes completely different in New York water than Florida water.
Oh.
Like night and day. I cannot tell you how different it is. It almost tastes like there's lemon in it now, and it's the same bottle. Now I've now put it also in a bottled water and it tasted closer to the Florida water, but the New York water, New York City water, does not at all taste similar to the other things. Now, New York water is delicious.
That's what I was about to ask you. Which water do you prefer straight?
New York water,
Okay.
100,000%. Yeah, it doesn't have the sulfur smell that the
Okay.
Orlando water has, and it just it's crisp and it's good. Like even nice restaurants in New York serve tap water in New York.
Yeah.
Great water. Um, Terrible with the meal.
That's so crazy. It has to be a chemical compound issue.
Thank you, Doctor Burn. I
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Sure, yeah, I do think it is a chemical compound issue.
I wish
Yeah.
that I had, like, beakers and, like, test tubes and things that you stick in water where it changes colors, you, like,
Yeah.
test it
I
to
mean,
actually be able to taste test it and test it scientifically.
that's the thing. I really would love to, like, test them side by side by side,
Yeah.
like, different states, different bottled I don't know. I mean, why not, right? It's just a fun thing. I'm like, "Why am I doing
Yeah.
this?" I don't know. But I was so thrown off. I had 1 glass in New York, and I was like, Had another one, night and day.
That is insane.
So, all I'm saying is, if you tried it and you hated it, sure, I believe you.
Right, because it could be your water.
Could be your water. It also could just be your taste buds.
Sure.
Humans have, like, a vastly different number of taste buds
Yes.
from person to person, which
Yeah.
is why some people taste like the soap and cilantro and some don't.
Right. Soap. Hmm.
Some people hate cilantro. I love it, but I have heard that people who hate cilantro describe it as soapy.
Interesting.
Right, and I don't understand that because I don't get that taste out of it.
Right.
It's interesting.
Wow. Bodies.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that you literally cannot experience anybody else's perceptions?
Yeah.
Because I think that about colors. Have you ever thought of that? Like, when Allison sees blue, does she see the same blue as me? Or does
Oh,
she see
well,
red?
that's why they do those Facebook quizzes with the dress that's, like, gold or
Yeah,
blue or something.
but that's not what I mean. I mean, you say the word blue and see a blue square.
Yeah.
I say the word blue and see a blue square, but does blue actually look blue to you? Like, what if your blue actually looks purple,
Right. Because I
but you
wouldn't know unless
but
I
you just
took your
call it blue?
eyes.
Exactly. There's no
Yeah.
way you can take my eyes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
eye transplants, but we don't want that.
No, I don't think we're ready for that yet.
Wow. Man, deep thoughts today.
We haven't even gotten to obsessions.
I know, right? Get ready for mine. Oh, I'm so
Oh, really?
excited.
Oh, go first. What do you
Actually,
have?
let's do it. Okay. So, I just found a new workout. You're gonna love it. You
I
are
am?
going to flip your lid
All right, tell
because it
me.
is perfect for introverts. You don't ever have to see anybody.
Oh, love
It's
it.
in a hot room like a sauna, and it's small movements like yoga.
So far I'm in. I'm 2 out of 3. 2 out of
What was
3.
the 2? 1.
Hot like a sauna.
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's part of it. So the name of it is Hot Works, works with an
Oh,
X.
it's the one where you go to the little room?
Yes.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay, so I tried it, obsessed. First of all, here's my why, because it's open 24 hours. Guess what?
Mhm.
I got done tonight. I knew you and I weren't recording till late. I went after work. I was in the Hot Works room at 9:30 PM. I did a full 30 minutes because it's also only up to 30 minutes or 45, I think is the max because it's warm. I got
Mhm.
out. I was soaking from the sweat. I came home, took a nice shower, got cozied up, and then here we are recording, and I feel like I did it today, even though all day I was so busy. Like, that's what I needed something where I can, like, go by myself and, like, just go into a room and, like but I'm still pushed, but I'm also sweating. Oh, it's just I love it, and I think I sleep better, and I think that I'm not as congested.
I've looked at that. I've never done it, but I'm glad you have that recommendation because 'cause I've found it in a few cities that I've worked in,
Mhm.
and I've
Yeah, and
just
you
never
can
done it.
do the plan that's, like, all over. I didn't, obviously, I just did the one, but it's just as much as my gym membership was monthly. It is
How
not a lot.
much?
$50 a month
Oh, that's
for
normal for a
unlimited.
gym. Yeah, that's great.
Crazy.
I'll look at it. I'll look at the locations and see
Okay.
it.
What's your obsession?
My obsession is my new Travel Pro luggage.
Oh, you got some.
I did, I got it on sale. Macy's has a
Okay,
huge
tell me
luggage
about it.
sale. So if you're ever looking for
Yeah.
luggage, a great start is the Macy's sale right after Christmas. It's
Okay,
like
good
they're
to know.
known for their luggage sale. So I
Yeah,
got this luggage, I wanna say 70% off.
that's crazy.
And I know, and I really like Travel Pro luggage. It's not sexy, it's not fancy, they're not pretty, they're just I mean, they're attractive, but they're very generic looking bags.
Yeah,
But they are the one brand that I have had that has never given me a problem. I can put so much in it. They expand, they don't tip over, they're durable. Like, I guess they're called Travel Pro because they are professional travelers. Maybe.
there
They're
you
like,
go.
yeah, that's why we didn't call it Samsonite. So, but I'm obsessed. They're
That's
literally not
awesome.
fancy. They are the basic, level of Travel Pro, but honestly, if you were gonna travel, getting a suitcase that moves easily and
Yeah,
has, like, the 4 wheels and can spin and do all that kinda stuff, and I have to tell you, I am getting older, and I have noticed, Allison Burns,
yeah.
touring at this age is different.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Just more, like, sore.
Many reasons, way more sore, and in this show, we don't have automation, which means we don't have, like, the things that ride out. The furniture doesn't ride out, the sets don't come out on a platform. We push and we pull everything ourselves
Right.
because all the money went to COVID testing. Okay, so our Broadway show. So, I was in rehearsal yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, this is really tough moving this table. Why is it?" And I was like, "Oh, because I loaded my suitcases onto a charter bus yesterday, and I
Yeah,
will have to do that on every day off I have
yeah,
because we work 6 days and travel on the 7th, and,
yeah.
my back hurts so much.
Oh, no.
I know, I think it's just gonna hurt for, like, 7 months. I think this is my
Oh,
life now. I'm not really sure how to manage that. Well, I mean, obviously, I'll figure it out, but, it's different, and then also the second thing is being older. I've brought much less clothes
yeah,
than I did the first time, and I have, like, an entire carry-on of podcast equipment, including a boom mic stand. I have a yoga mat. I've got so much of it is, keeping me happy other than keeping me pretty.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
You know, before you were like, "I'm gonna need dresses to go out, and then I'm gonna need to like
yeah.
this, and then I'm gonna need to like that." And I'm like, "Okay,
Well, because
like,
that used to be
mm,
what? Fashion before comfort, now it's comfort before fashion.
yes." I can't fully ascribe to that yet. That sounds like I will be wearing Dr. Scholl's till I die. But I will say that, at this point,
Yes.
self-care is more important than variety of fashion.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
Yes, very good.
that's all I got. Tell me about your wish list.
Okay, you may have seen this. This is my wish list. Did you see that Canva is doing a who will create the 15 billionth design? And I wanna be that person. I've been on all
Are you
day trying because it has a thing. It has, like, a counter, and I'm like,
are you kidding?
no, I'm, like,
How
creating.
close are you?
Well, you never know because now I'm off of it right now, and literally every second it was going up like 300, 400 people because everyone uses Canva. So I
Yeah,
was like,
but was it close?
it's on 14 something billion, but I'm bad with, like, the zeros, so I'm not exactly sure. I gotta go on and, like, actually look at it because once you get past, like, 1,000,000, there's way more, like, numbers happening. So but it's on 14, 15 is next. So it's
You're real
close.
good at math, though. You
That's
are
I
bad
wanna
about the
be it.
zeros, but
Oh,
wait, where is it on the homepage? Okay, everyone, what we're talking about, by the way, is Canva, which
yeah,
is the graphic design program. It's a web-based graphic design program, really consumer-based. Like, professionals probably
yeah.
don't use this, but we do. And, we make the newsletter on it, we make the episode graphics on it, we make everything on it, and, I we
Do
make
you
our
see it?
PowerPoint slides on it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, so right now it's at 14,846,143,000 and 144,000. Like, that's how quick it's going.
What's the price?
It doesn't say.
What do you mean it doesn't say? You're fighting for something you don't even know what the prize is just to
I
win?
wasn't in it for the prize, I just wanna be 15,000,000,000. Can you imagine if they're like, you did it, 15,000,000,000th design." I don't
I
know.
don't see this. Oh, will you create
See?
14,846. Yeah, but you know what? I think they're quite far.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. This is the 15 billionth design of Canva always. So in the length of Canva, they've gotten to that number.
Yeah.
They have to get so like they I mean the 846 has to become 999 and
Right,
that's millions.
exactly. And here's the good news is that
It's going up a lot.
I know. But the
I'm gonna
good news
design something
is
real
you and I are
fast.
on it daily, so I feel like we'll be able to track it
Mhm.
and we maybe have a chance.
Does editing a design count, or do you have to create a new design?
Good question.
I think you have to create a new design.
All right, well, get ready for it.
All right, everyone, come join us after our 20-minute Canva podcast.
All right, what's your wish list?
Okay, my wish list is the Calmer Pro noise blockers. I don't know what to call them
Okay.
because I've never seen a device really that does this, but it reduces noise related stress and sensory overwhelm. And they're little earbuds that fit in your
Oh,
ear, but you can still hear transparently. But it is perfect for those with sensitivities to sound. So, misophonia, which we've talked about before,
yes.
autism, noise related stress, hyperacusis, which I don't know what that is, and other hearing conditions. And I have anxiety based on sound.
Okay.
Like if it's too loud, I feel claustrophobic.
Okay.
So not all the time. Like I can
Sure.
go to a concert, but if I walk into a room, like a restaurant that has no carpet and high ceilings and the thing and everyone's just yelling and I can't.
Yeah.
I literally just can't even handle it. So this looks really cool, and they're not that expensive. There's a couple different levels, and you can wear them through the day, and they have a transparent set that you can't even see.
Okay.
And I have started to use earplugs during tech rehearsals because they make me feel less stressed.
Oh, okay.
I can still hear everything I need to hear, It
Yeah.
just kind of cuts the sensory stuff down just, like, a little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
So I think these might be great for me. So
Yeah.
I
Are
think I'm
they
gonna get them
expensive?
probably in the next $60 for
Oh,
the highest level,
okay.
and you can get, like, a lower level for, I think, 20 or 30.
That's great. All right.
We'll have the link in the show notes for 10K. The only place that the show notes for 10K are is the newsletter.
Yeah, you gotta sign up.
You get the newsletter by going to our website, 10K dollar day at no, that's our email address. You go to 10kdollarday.com,
That's right.
and then right there it says newsletter. It drops every Wednesday, the same day as this newsletter or as this episode, and we'd love to see you there. It does have different stuff that's in the episode. So it's got the show notes
Yes.
and some extra things and some behind the scenes stuff, and just join us over there, please.
Yeah. All right. Well, now it's time for 10K
10K days. It's a 10K dollar day. Imaginary travel and a laugh or two.
As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do,
We buy top drawer.
but we don't really pay.
So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
All right. So now it's time to hear that magic word.
Allison, it's your mom. Hey, Lou. Anyway, I'm going to give you 2 words. You can use one or both or none. How about labyrinth or equestrian? Love y'all.
Okay. First of all,
Thanks.
what was that noise in the background? I feel
It's a
like it.
dryer.
What was
It's a
in it?
dryer. A sneaker
Like tank,
or jeans.
tank. Oh my
It's the
gosh.
it's the it's the buttons from jeans or
Okay.
it's a
I
sneaker.
was like,
Mhm.
come on, mom. She's obviously not a podcaster. Just
She's like, "We'll just do this
noises.
here."
Also, I love that
This is
she
fine, right?
puts so many syllables, labyrinth, because her little southern accent.
Or equestrian.
All right, mom,
And I
thanks.
also there's too many choices, Mama Burns. Like, use both of them, use one of them, use none of them. Well, surprise, I used none of them. Thank you and good night.
I was
What's your
actually
happy,
waiting
Allison?
for that. I actually was
What
like,
about
she wants to record this podcast so late. I guarantee you she's gonna be like, well, I chose none. That's it.
Okay, labyrinth and equestrian. Equestrian has to do with horses, and a
Mhm.
labyrinth is a maze. So I typed in horse maze to Google, first of
Okay.
all. That was my first step. So, first of all, we're going to have a fun activity in this week's newsletter. Just literally a horse maze in the newsletter.
That's
Enjoy that with your
amazing.
kids, everybody. Okay, so we're going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay. Whoop,
Whoa!
whoop.
Okay, this, listen, you know I love a challenge.
Yes.
So now this is one of my favorite days.
Okay.
Because I killed it, y'all. I got you a horse maze day. All right,
Oh my
here's your horse
gosh.
maze day. We're gonna stay at the Iron Horse Hotel.
Oh, nice.
I'm already killing it.
Yes.
So this is what it says on the website. First of all, I don't know if any of you are from Milwaukee, but I did not realize how much attitude Milwaukee had until I looked at this website. It says every room forged with real Milwaukee grit.
Ooh, I love that.
It's funny because the like Airbnbs in Savannah are like experience our old world charm.
Oh, right. And this one's like next level.
Oh, the picture, if you click on rooms, it's like a picture of a pillow and a bed and a thing and one tattooed arm coming
Oh,
out over the
I
pillow.
love that.
Yeah. I know, it's really cool. And then, they say amenities and services, exactly what you'd expect from a hotel with room rates like ours.
Oh, oh.
Oh, I thought okay. Well, what kind of amenities are we talking about at this very interesting Iron Horse Hotel? So, they have, quote, "dramatic showers."
Interesting.
Yes, please. I'll take it. And then, do you know what Iron Horse might refer to?
Uh, some sort of statue.
Okay. Um, motorcycle.
Oh, got it.
Mhm.
Yes.
So that is kind of what we're building this or the hotel has built their thing around.
Okay.
So these amenities that they have, not just dramatic showers, but they also are a moto-centric hotel that celebrates the joy of the ride. If you are traveling with your iron steed, you can have on-site motorcycle parking, a bike
Ooh,
wash station, heavy-duty check-in carts, and custom in-room hooks for hanging your heavy leathers.
nice.
Like, it is like
Yeah.
seriously for bikers. There's a Harley Davidson museum very near this this place too.
Oh, cool.
They have a few different packages like you can have, of course. One of them is the romance package, and what I love about the romance package is it comes with a late checkout.
Oh,
That's so cute for
that's
a romance
great. Yeah,
package,
I
I
gotta
think.
sleep
I
in after
know.
doing the deed.
There it is. That you really know how to inject romance into that romance package, Allison Burns. I got to tell you, you sure know how to woo the ladies. Okay, so they told us their amenities were kind of commensurate with their rates. Their rates aren't that bad. The most expensive room tops out at 309 a night.
Oh, yeah.
So for 2 rooms for 2 nights, it's 1,300 bucks. I lied. For 2 rooms for two, I didn't do any of this math right. My total's way off at the end, but just know it was about that much. Okay, so let's go to breakfast at Uncle Wolfie's. Oh God, I'm just so bad at it. Uncle Wolfie's Breakfast Tavern. And I got really excited by going through their menu. So I'm going to get the peaches and cream oatmeal, which has caramelized peaches, peach liqueur, sweet
Ooh.
creme fraiche, snickerdoodle cookie crumble.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds amazing. I've never had anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have that. They also have a full bar. So we're going to get mimosas. We're going to get mimosas for everyone because it's our signature move. So the mimosas are $11 each. I'm guessing if you got 4 top, that's like 50 bucks a table.
True.
There's probably 30 tables.
Oh.
So I'm thinking that's $1,500. Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
I think it works. Okay, so that was breakfast. And
Okay.
now, unfortunately, where I wanted to go next, a local attraction, closed early because of vandalism, which is very sad. But if we could have, the next stop on our trip would have been the Milwaukee Maze.
Oh, that's cool.
It was made by private citizens in Milwaukee. They just decided to make a maze. It was 10,000 square feet. It took an estimated 1 hour and 25 minutes to complete. Okay, this is
To
what it said on the
walk
website.
through?
Here we go. The goal is to stamp your card in all 4 corners.
Oh.
Those who complete the maze with the fastest time will receive name recognition. And I was like, wait, I always thought the point of a maze was to go from A to B. I've never been in a maze that had little maze games in the
No,
maze.
never.
Well, guess what Milwaukee loves?
What? Mazes.
Mazes everywhere.
That's
Ma-
so crazy.
a maze over here, a maze over there. They're making their mazes. They got the corn mazes, they have the everything, right? So then I started to really look at Milwaukee corn mazes and I found this really beautiful one. And this woman is making not just like random mazes. She's creating complete designs you can only see if you're in a drone, but
Ugh.
like a picture of a boy on a swing.
How?
And she showed like she has like a CAD system, like a graphic design system, not Canva. She has like a real graphic design system and she maps it all out. She said her husband plants the rows in going one way and then crossing again,
Okay.
right? And then they carve it out grid by grid. They grid the whole thing and she picks a theme for each. I kind of love her. She picks a theme for each year. So this year it was about like connection and hope. Oh, it's about hope, hope and love and da 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 da. So she designed a boy on a swing because it was like universal joy, childhood. I mean, like,
That's
what?
amazing.
And
Yeah.
it's a corn maze. So, just to let you know, in Milwaukee, we do need a car because we're going to another city next. So, I
Okay.
got us a minivan from rentalcars.com. It was actually pretty expensive for 2 days, 1,400 bucks.
Well, minivans are always expensive.
Yeah, I don't know
I
why. I
don't
mean, I
either.
do know why because I like to drive them. Okay, so we are going to Spring Grove, Illinois, which is about an hour away from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
It has the world's largest corn maze,
Ooh.
and sometimes you can ride your horse through the
You
maze.
did it.
I did it. I found a f***ing horse maze.
That's unbelievable. Wait, are we gonna ride horses?
You bring your horse and you enjoy the trails through the corn maze.
That's amazing. It's gotta be so tall then.
Well, have you ever seen the beginning of Oklahoma? Because Curly rides the horse through the corn and he's like, "There's a bright golden haze. The corn is as high as an
As the
elephant's
Oh, that's right.
eye."
You're right.
So it can be as high as an elephant's eye if
Okay.
musical theater is the big fact bearer of anything. P.S. If you bring a horse, you have to have a Coggins certificate. Do you know what that is?
No, what's a Coggin?
Uh, that's that I don't know, but the certificate is called a Coggins certificate. It's a blood test that certifies your horse does not have equine infectious anemia.
Okay.
You have to have it to travel across state lines with a horse.
Okay, I didn't know
There you
that,
go.
but when you first said blood test, I thought you meant, like, we had to give a blood test, and I was like, "That's
Oh, yeah.
interesting."
No, the horse. But this is a really cool farm. If you're in the Milwaukee area or near Milwaukee at all, look it up because in the spring, they have a tulip festival that looks
Ugh,
incredible. And it is like tulip, 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 tulip. And they can only tell you when to come when they open. So you kind of have to like watch their Facebook page or get on
yeah,
their newsletter to find out when the tulips open. And we're talking 300,000 bulbs
that's crazy. I wonder if
of
they have a tulip
tulips.
maze.
I didn't say that. I wish, man. But they do give you a free tulip when you go.
Oh, that's cute. I like tulips.
Yeah. I do. I love tulips. Do you
Yeah, they're
remember?
pretty.
Do you does that bring up a memory for you of a show? A tulip? Because we have a cool memory about that, but I don't think you probably remember it.
A tulip in
Anything?
a show?
Just okay, so the what happened is this is y'all, this is gonna be a big name drop. You ready for this? We're going Hollywood here. So you and I went to a New Year's party in New York
Oh,
City
yeah.
where Petula Clark sang downtown.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Loretta Swit was at that party. Do you remember that? You may not know who that is. Loretta Swit was in MASH. She was
Oh,
Hot
yes,
Lips.
yes, yes. I remember people talking about, "Oh, she's here." Yeah.
Okay, well, she came to see our show. I want to like the next week or something, and she sent us flowers to the but not like you and me, the
Right.
cast. She sent the cast flowers, and the card said "Tulips from Hot
I do
Lips."
remember this. Now that you said it, it jogged my memory.
Yeah, tulips from Hot Lips. That's like one of my favorite. It's just so interesting.
Yes, that's so cute.
Okay, so we're going right through this corn maze with our horse. But we don't have a horse. So we need a horse. And we're going to get an iron horse, which we have learned is a motorcycle.
Yes,
And
motorcycle.
we're going to hire a biker to take us through the maze because I also don't think you and I could like
No,
very well drive a motorcycle through a maze.
no.
And I want to pay them. Oh, I want to pay the maze people for us to be in the maze alone
Okay.
for an hour. You know, so we're
Okay,
not like
yeah.
running over
Oh,
people
yeah,
in the
no, that would be the
motorcycle.
safest bet.
Yeah. So the plan is at the Iron Horse Hotel in Milwaukee, we're gonna go to the hotel bar the
Okay.
first night we're there. We're gonna make friends with someone at the bar. His
Sure.
name will probably be Vlad, and he is
Yes.
gonna say, "This sounds like a great adventure." So this is gonna take him an hour each way, plus an hour at the maze, and then
Okay.
we'll buy him dinner if he wants.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my offer. So basically, he's making 600 for the day plus dinner, but we're putting our life in his hands as we go through a corn maze.
Yeah.
So he drives us through the corn maze. We're in the minivan. I don't know. And then he's driving the motorcycle. We go back to Milwaukee. You and I are going to Dorsia for a pasta flight.
Oh, yes, I'm in.
I know, right? It's so good. So we're gonna do a pasta flight. It's $75 each. P.S. Milwaukee, that's a great price. That's how much it is in New
Great.
York. That's actually maybe that means New York's price is great because it's the same as Milwaukee. That's what I meant. Okay, then it is time to see the Welcome to Cleveland sign
Okay.
that someone painted on the top of his studio, his photography studio, just to mess with people flying into Milwaukee.
Oh, that's funny.
He did it in 1978. He wrote out "Welcome to Cleveland" on his rooftop. It's near it lines up with the flight path to runway 19 at the Milwaukee Mitchell International Airport,
Oh my gosh.
and it's been there since 1978.
That's
Isn't that
crazy.
funny?
That's really funny.
Yeah, well, it's his studio, so you can't
Yeah,
really see it unless you're flying in, unless you rent a
that's
helicopter.
hysterical. Oh, we're renting a helicopter?
You got so excited, you know this is fake.
Yeah.
Like, you know this is you went, "Oh, oh." Okay,
Oh,
so yes, I did rent a helicopter.
okay.
In Milwaukee, the cheapest you can get a helicopter is $95 for a 15-minute flight, but you can pay them extra just to, like, come to you. So you don't have to go to,
Okay.
like, the helicopter pad,
Oh, that's great
and that's $800 an hour.
because it's probably way more dangerous,
Yeah, it's it's a heck of a delivery fee.
right?
That's what it so, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get in the helicopter. Vlad can still come with us because it's by the hour, and
Yeah.
we can look at the Welcome to Cleveland sign, that's great. Then we get home, it's time to go to dinner. Wow, I really want gluten because 'cause we're having pasta again. I did not plan it
When in Milwaukee,
though.
why not?
Okay. Okay, so I'm laughing so loud. I'm in a hotel. It's 1 in the morning. Okay. So, Pasta Tree, Milwaukee is where we're going. We think Vlad is with us. So dinner's gonna cost us like 150 bucks, but we're gonna bring our own wine because I needed to get the price up.
Yes.
Well, I found this wine called Maze Cabernet Sauvignon, and
Oh,
it comes from the Stagecoach Vineyard, and stagecoaches have horses.
they do. You did it again.
I don't know how. And then I found a wine decanter that looks like a horse.
That's amazing.
I know. So the wine is 95 bucks. This decanter that literally looks like a horse running is so stupid. Is $70. Okay, so then it's time for us to go back to our rooms, and we're going to watch the movie Labyrinth while playing the board game Labyrinth.
Oh, that's fun.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we've never done it, so I don't know how fun it is.
Why not?
So I got the Labyrinth game on Amazon for 32 bucks, and then Labyrinth the movie is streaming on Netflix. Have you seen that movie? Are you a Labyrinth person?
I have seen it. I wouldn't call myself a Labyrinth person.
Okay. I have been a Labyrinth person, but it has
Mhm.
now been so long since I've seen it that I would never claim that again.
Right. I hear that.
I'm not getting in your face about
Yeah.
Labyrinth, but there was a time. Okay, so streaming on Netflix. All right. So I was like, "Oh, we just need to stream it
Yeah.
on Netflix." Great. So I go to Google and I typed in streaming media device, and then all that came up were like phones. And I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We all have streaming media devices." That's I'm an idiot. Um but since we want to watch this in the hotel, I'll get a
Mhm.
Roku streaming stick, which is something that I bring in the
That
hotels.
is.
So that's 40 bucks.
Okay.
And then I bought us a bigger TV for the hotel
Okay.
to
Perfect.
watch to watch it on. And I haven't bought a TV in a while, but there's so many letters
Yeah.
associated with this TV. I don't know what this means. So I got the Sony 55-inch Bravia XR A95K 4K HD ROLED Google TV.
Wow.
Thank you. And that was $2,500, which brings my total on this day that I totally nailed Nancy Burns $9,977.
But who's counting?
Horse mazes.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Horsing around.
All right. Well, that's what Lulu would do with $10,000 in. Gotta use those funds
Oh,
again.
okay, hold on. And the place where equestrians can go through labyrinths, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That's right. But this is what we would do if we had $10,000 to give away. All right. I found a charity called Quantum Leap Farm. And their mission is to improve quality of life and inspire personal growth through equine assisted therapies. So it's all using horses as a therapeutic experience. So their vision, I love this, excellence, not perfection. At Quantum Leap Farm, we envision a world where people are accepted unconditionally. So they value program excellence. They want to empower the human spirit. They work with acts of kindness, social support, stewardship, all kinds of amazing things, all having to do with equestrian ideas, but as therapy into the world. So check them out, quantumleapfarm.org. That link will also be in between the pages on our newsletter. What do you have?
Well, first of all, I used to love that TV show, Quantum Leap.
I
That
know,
was one of my
right?
favorites when I was a kid. Yeah. Okay. Mine is the Ojibwe Horse Society.
Okay.
Horse Society.
Say
Don't
that
say it
4
like that.
times fast.
Well, if you say it 4 times fast, it becomes a different community.
Gotcha.
Okay, so go the Ojibwe ponies are native ponies to, like, the Great Lakes area, Milwaukee area, and Canada,
Okay.
and they're really important to, like, to Indigenous people because they're sacred.
Gotcha.
But they're completely endangered. So now there's a move to save them. And by saving, I mean, like, at one point there were like 14 in one place. Like, they're really super, super rare. So this horse society, Ojibwe Horse Society, reconnects the ponies with the tribes that used to raise them.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, and, like,
That's
kind of
awesome.
finds them, returns them, helps breed them, like, do the thing, and they're really, into helping this community kind of, like, come together again, and I love that. Ojibwe Horse Society, there were no mazes with that one. I could not find a horse maze charity. I tried really hard, and Google was like, "Stop trying. We're just gonna keep saying no."
Well, it means that there's a place out there for one to be created. So, all right. So that's what we would do with $10,000 if we had it to give away. Also, if you loved this episode, you should also check out episode 181. It's called Lean In, where Lulu also went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Check it out. She did some crazy stuff, including she went to a place called the Museum of Dumb Guy Stuff. So check that out.
Hey, it's also the title of my memoir. I and there might be a chance I made that joke then too. So if you listen and I made that joke, sorry. I didn't who knew?
That's so funny.
I can
Actually,
only steal for
it might have
myself.
been me that went there. Now that I'm re-looking at the
Milwaukee?
blog. No, 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 I think you went, but definitely in the episode, one of us went to a museum of dumb guy stuff. I can't tell which city it was in, but it's the one where I went to New Hampshire and you went to Wisconsin. So check it out,
Well,
episode 181.
I do know that in that episode I went to Safe House, which is a spy themed restaurant in Milwaukee where they give you
Ooh.
the menu in like a secret case file.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing in Milwaukee
That's
too. Seems
awesome.
like a cool place to go.
Yeah. All right, but now it's time for our happies. So, Lou, do you have a happy today?
Yeah, I'm happy and I'm thankful to science that protein shakes exist
Oh,
because they
right?
are very useful. Like, they're not, listen, they're fine. They're not great. They're not delicious. Some are more delicious than others, but they're still on a sliding scale of deliciousness. They're grading on a
Yeah.
curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are very useful and nutritious and easy and honestly, as a traveler, it's so useful to
That's
for me
awesome.
to even here, like, I'm in Where am I? I'm in Utica, and there's no stores, convenience stores, pharmacies, anything like that between us and the theater.
Oh,
So thank
gotcha.
goodness I've got my protein shakes. So I'm
Yeah,
just doing it.
doing it.
Yeah. What about you? What's your happy?
Well, I'm happy that we got our elevator working at the office today at the Bridge Dance Complex because it hasn't been working for 2 weeks, and we have a tap class
Uh-oh.
at night that we have some older ladies who take tap, and it's adorable, and they come in every week, and they go, "Is the elevator working yet?" And I'm always like, "No," and I always feel so
Oh,
bad, but we finally got it working today, so that's my happy because they came in and they said, "Is the elevator working yet?" And I was like, "Yes, press the button." And they were so happy, so it made me happy that I could make them happy. So that's my happy.
that is a great happy, actually. Yeah, I love that.
All right, now it's time for some mail time with Lulu. I haven't come up with a good title for that yet.
We're still calling it a magic jumping off word, so I don't know.
That's true.
We're still calling our Instagram the 10K dollar daily happy. Titling is not our strong point. So that's all right. Okay, so listener mail. It's really just a couple things. It's that again on Instagram we're getting some really great engagement. We asked very plainly, hey, if you're on our Instagram, can you like our stuff? Because then Instagram thinks you like us, and other people like sponsors who might want to sponsor us also think you like us, and that's very helpful for us.
Mhm.
And at Aaron Lovey and at the Billy Flanagan, man, I opened up that Instagram a couple times and it was just at Aaron Levy has liked your post, at Aaron Levy, like literally filled my entire screen. So just to let you know, when you do that, it really means so much. And so thank you, Aaron and Billy.
Yeah. All right, guys, now it's time for our last segment. It's time for
10K Roleplay.
All right, I'm going first.
Okay. All right, Allison,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
ready? You're a horse going through a maze. Are you? I'm going to give you a little bit to get your head in the game. So I'll say that a little slower because I just threw that at you.
Okay.
All right, this is me giving you time to think. Allison, it's a day in the cornfield, and the corn is as high as an elephant's eye.
Mm.
And you are just going through that maze. You're real happy. By the way, you're a horse. What's your obsession?
Oh. Ma. Can't do this all
Oh
time.
God!
Well, my obsession this week is the lovely salt rock that my owner gave me. It's so great and I love it so much.
Okay. Well, Mr. Horse, what's what's on your wish list?
Oh, well, I have everything I've ever wanted except a new writing cane. The cane that my owner uses is frayed a bit, and so when he smacks my butt with it, it hurts. So I need one that's not frayed.
Follow-up question. Why didn't you just wish to not be hit on the butt?
Oh, because horses don't have very big brains. We don't think like that. We think about our owners and we only know to go.
If there are any horses that listen to this podcast, the opinions expressed by this horse going through a maze are not the opinions of 10K Dollar Day.
I forgot I was in a maze. Okay. Okay.
Okay. What would you do if you had $10,000?
Well, I'll tell you, I would hire one of those big helicopters with the big baskets on it to lift me out of this maze because I've been here for so long. So I'd hire it and I'd need all $10,000 because I'm a heavy horse. I'm a thoroughbred.
Okay. How would you give $10,000 away?
Well, I would give it to the cousins of my breed, the donkeys. The donkeys don't get as much love as the horses, and so I would give it to a donkey charity because they need it. Donkeys are important too.
You are such an advocate. Thank you for that. All right, Mr. Horse, what's your happy?
Well, my happy is that, oh, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, maze. I think I see the ending. Yes, that's it. I see my owner. And look, he's holding a new whip. Ah!
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Oh, why? Oh my gosh, that's my favorite one we've ever done. That's it. We can stop now. I don't even have to go. That's it. We've peaked. We've peaked.
Oh, God. This one's so stupid for you. All right.
I'm ready.
Okay, so I took inspiration from 2 films, Seabiscuit, the horse film
Okay.
starring Tobey Maguire, and Labyrinth, the film starring David Bowie. And I've
Okay.
decided that you are a screenplay writer that is
Mhm.
inspired by these 2 films, and you're creating a
Mhm.
movie called Ocean Cookie Maze.
I should write that down. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Instead of Seabiscuit Labyrinth, it's Ocean
Aha.
Cookie Maze.
Okay. Ocean cookie maze. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Instead of Seabiscuit.
Yeah, Ocean
Yeah.
Cookie.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Hey there.
Hi.
What is your current obsession, screenplay writer?
Thank you. I'm so glad you. I'm so stressed out. I've been up all night,
Mm.
and there's just paper everywhere, and I just don't really know what I'm doing. And so everything just isn't coming together exactly the way that I want. What was your question?
Oh,
Sorry.
what's your obsession?
Oh, obsession. You know what I'm really obsessed with right now is I got a brand new set of pens. I got them sent from Japan, and the way that they write on the paper, oh man, it is like dragging your hand through sand. And hold on, I gotta write that down. Dragging hand through sand. It's good, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that is good.
Anyway, they're
Oh, oh,
great. These pens are just so good. Yeah.
okay, what's on your wish list?
Well, this is kind of embarrassing, but we forgot to secure the rights to Ocean Cookie Maze. And so what we didn't realize is that someone is developing a musical right now called Ocean Cookie Maze, but with an exclamation point, which they're saying makes it completely different. And I'm like, I don't know. But I really wish we'd kind of done our due diligence on that. It's not that I don't think we can make a great movie. And I think Ocean Cookie Maze no exclamation mark is really the grounded, it's like it's the way it's supposed to be, but man, I saw the tap number, and when you put an extra set of legs on every tap dancer, the amount of sound that they can make, it just fills the theater. I can't compete with that.
Oh, because they're all horses. Okay, that's good. If you had $10,000, what would you do with it? You had to spend it.
Well, if I had $10,000, I would probably pay my rent, because being a screenwriter is real hard. And
Yeah.
I've been working on Ocean Cookie Maze for 10 years, which is really something, because Ocean Cookie as a horse didn't exist until 4 years ago. But I knew, I just thought it, I was walking down the street one day and this leaf hit me on my head, which you would think, how do you even feel that? But I was like, no, that's it. That's the sign. And it said ocean cookie. And I was like, whatever that is, I'm writing that movie. I'm just writing it. And at first I thought it was about an oyster, like an ocean cookie. So I wrote the wrong movie first. But then 6 years into writing it, turns out someone has a horse called Ocean Cookie. I was like, well, that's the story. So then I went back. It's a better a film now. So thank you, Leaf. Thank you, 6 years. Thank you, oysters. Thank you, Ocean Cookie.
Okay, if you had $10,000 to give away, where would you give it?
What I really want to do is direct. So what I would do is I would actually just take all of my equipment, my $10,000 plus all my equipment, my writing equipment, my pens, the paper, my waste basket that I like to throw the ones that don't work. I'm like, I hate the script, and then I don't make it into the basket. It's pretty important to me. And I would give them to a struggling screenwriter, that just doesn't know what they're doing yet, and they just need a little help.
Yeah.
And I would like to mentor someone up to be kind of where my level is. Show them all you have to do is you just create a phrase, you write the movie, and then you wait for something to happen. It's the formula's right there.
That's awesome. Okay, final question. What's your happy?
Man, Chipotle just came out with this new protein uh on trial, and it's I had it twice this week, and I don't want to have it a third time. Do I want to have it a third time? Like, it's just a little predictable. But on the other hand, when you like something, you like it, and it's so convenient. So I'm just gonna do that. It's just good. It's good.
Well, thank you so much, screenwriter, future director.
Thank you. All right, I'll see you there. I also forgot about the maze.
That's what happens when your mom gives you 2 words. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Remember, if you like this podcast, if you listen every week, if you also listen to the Daily Happy, which is our second podcast, it is 10 minutes a day, no longer, no shorter. We talk about current events and what's happening in the world with a little spin of happy every single day. Check that out where you got this podcast. But again, if you like those, check us out on Patreon. You can go to our website, 10kdollarday.com/Patreon. That's Patreon. And for as little as $2 a month, you can support this podcast. And seriously, every little bit helps. We love to connect with you too. So let us know if you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're, listening to. And we love connecting with you on social media at 10K Dollar Daily Happy. You can find us there and Instagram message us and we'll talk about it if you want us to. If you don't, we won't. All right, 10K Dollar Day is produced by 10K Dollar Day LLC. Intro by Stan Collins, graphic art by Jacob McAllister, 10K Jingle by Rockwell and Rose, the vintage 10K Saturday episode voiceover by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout. We're going to end this how we end it every week with friends like us.
Who needs amenities?